Today we're going to take a look at what I think is going to happen in the 2017 NFL playoffs. Today we'll take a look at each round, dissect each game, and project the score for each game. First off, we have the first NFC wildcard game between the Atlanta Falcons and LA Rams. The LA Rams, which head coach Sean McVay is actually younger than Atlanta Falcons starting quarterback Matt Ryan. The Falcons, who came off a brutal 25-point blown lead loss in last year's Super Bowl, hope to make a rebound and defeat the LA Rams in the first round of the playoffs. Even though Atlanta does have the experience over Los Angeles, I think Los Angeles will ride Todd Gurley's high-powered running attack, as well as Aaron Donald's star defensive play. I have the LA Rams winning this game 34-18. For the second NFC wildcard game, 2015 NFL League MVP Cam Newton leads the Carolina Panthers in New Orleans to take on divisional foe, the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints, led by dual running back attack Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram, look to put a hold on the Panthers' chances to win the Super Bowl. I like the New Orleans Saints in this game 27-9, with Drew Brees riding the running attack. And due to Cam Newton's inconsistency, I just do not see the Panthers being able to get anything going up against the Saints. Final score, New Orleans 27, Carolina 9. In the second AFC wildcard game, the Tennessee Titans take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams that had mediocre seasons, with the Titans squeezing in a 10-6 season to get into the playoffs, and the Kansas City Chiefs, who won a horrible AFC West. If I had to pick a winner for this game, it would have to be the Chiefs. I think even though the checkdown king himself, Alex Smith, will find a way to win this game. Now, if you are watching this, please do not adjust your monitor. Do not go say doctor to get your eyes checked. Yes, the Buffalo Bills and Jacksonville Jaguars have both made the playoffs and are playing each other. The Bills, a team who expected to tank this year, traded away star wide receiver Sammy Watkins, and benched quarterback Tyrod Taylor for some bum named Nathan Peterman, actually made the playoffs with a 9-7 record. But their hopes and dreams of a Super Bowl run will come to an end. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars, led by their amazing Saxonville defense and quarterback play from Blake Bortles, will beat the Buffalo Bills 38-13. In the first divisional game in the NFC, the New Orleans Saints will travel to Philadelphia to take on the number 1 seeded Eagles. While the Eagles do have the number 1 seed, they are without MVP caliber quarterback Carson Wentz, who tore his ACL early in the season. Because of that, I'm going to give the edge to the New Orleans Saints. I have the Saints beating the Eagles 31-22. In the second NFC divisional game, a rematch from earlier this year, the LA Rams traveling to Minnesota Vikings. In this game, the Vikings absolutely crushed the Rams. Now, I do think the Vikings will win this game, but it will be a much closer game. I think Case Keenum will lead an aerial attack against the Rams. In a close game, I have the Vikings 31 and the Rams 27. For the first AFC divisional game, a rematch of the Week 1 Thursday night primetime game, the Kansas City Chiefs travel to Foxborough to take on the New England Patriots. While this game, the Chiefs absolutely destroy the Patriots, I think this game will be a blowout as well, but the other direction. Tom Brady will lead his Patriots to a 31-8 victory of the Chiefs, and routing the Chiefs and destroying the memories made in Week 1. A rematch from earlier this year as well in the second divisional game. The Jacksonville Jaguars will travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Jacksonville, led by 3 interceptions, was able to destroy the Steelers 30-9. This game, a late draw by Blake Bortles ties the game at 24 with 2 seconds remaining. The Steelers clock the ball and head to overtime. And I say in this game, on the first drive of overtime, the Jacksonville Jaguars drive down the field thanks to Leonard Fournette's running attack, and I have the Jacksonville Jaguars beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-24. In the NFC Championship game, The New Orleans Saints will take on the Minnesota Vikings. In this game, I have the Vikings edging out the Saints thanks to a Case Keenum-led final drive of the game where Case Keenum throws a late-game touchdown. I have the Minnesota Vikings beating New Orleans Saints 24-19. And in the AFC Championship game, the Jacksonville Jaguars, one of the greatest stories in modern football history, were able to ride an amazing defense and mediocre play from their quarterback to an AFC Championship game. But unfortunately for the Jaguars, their season will come to a tragic end. Jacksonville may have the best defense in the NFL, but there is no denying Tom Brady is the best quarterback in the history of the NFL. Because of that, I have the New England Patriots beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 38-14 and heading to the Super Bowl. And therefore, a Super Bowl matchup this year will be the Minnesota Vikings versus New England Patriots. Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. The Minnesota Vikings from the NFC, the first team to ever host a Super Bowl. The New England Patriots, fresh off their 25-point comeback in Super Bowl 51, look to battle the Vikings. The Vikings are able to honor stars like Chris Carter and Randy Moss in the game. A game which sees a lot of hard-fought football and a lot of close-knit football. I say even the Patriots score a late touchdown. The final of this game and the winner of Super Bowl 52 is the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings on their home turf, led by Super Bowl MVP Case Keenum, are able to defeat the New England Patriots. I have the final score 24-16 Minnesota. The Vikings this could actually happen. Case Keenum is a star in the making, getting an opportunity to lead the team to the championship, as well as a dual quarterback system with phenom quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry for the Minnesota Vikings and Vikings fans across the country, because I probably just jinxed every single one of them, and more than likely, the Browns will somehow win this year's Super Bowl. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again later. In case anyone's wondering, for the College Football Playoff Championship, I have Alabama 31, Georgia 10.